I can enter into a complex adaptive systems way of thinking where, like ecosystems, things are emerging from within the whole system together. You can't separate little pieces and parts. My 11-point list goes away, and I begin to live from within the whole, how the whole system is trying to emerge its own best good out of all of the interconnectivities that I can't see as just a little human being with a little bitty brain. But I live in that and maintain, and this is the fourth thing, I maintain my equanimity, my balance, my emotional, I can feel deeply, but it doesn't take me over and force me into very narrow choices. And we're back around to the very important part where I'm making choices here. I'm not just living up to someone else's plan that's been given to me, and it all sounds really safe because it worked before, but we're not in before. We're in now. And I need to live with mindfulness, with dialogue, with emergence, and with, how should I say it, an intuitive engagement that also acknowledges and safeguards all of the places inside of me that have been hurt and will just recoil from that uncertainty. And another way to say uncertainty is lack of safety. Mm-hmm. I can go out into this turbulence of the new way of doing things, the new idea, the new solution, and maintain enough balance to not have my canoe tip over into the water.
Mm-hmm. It's not really a rule book. It's not a checklist. It doesn't mean that I don't have a checklist, though, right?
Right.
I want you to give me my checklist back.
Right. I think you have hit it on the head, the nail on the head. We need to not have a checklist while we remain. That checklist is going to be rinsed from our cold, dead fingers, right? And I'm right there with you. I think that the whole dissertation process was a intense struggle between what I knew needed to come out, even though I didn't know why, I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know the philosopher Alfred North Whitehead existed as a human being. So I'm going in this, I'm feeling myself pulled in this direction. Is a truth that is pulling me. And none of the philosophy that I'm ever going to write in my life is new to me. It's simply going to be an interpretation. I'm going to funnel it into ways of helping people today in the 21st century. But it was a monumental struggle with the institution who wanted me to just do a practical, step-by-step, here's how you are an effective person in an effective workplace. And I'm saying, but we need to redefine down to the root what the word effective means, what the word workplace means, what the word employee means. And I love your work because you are redefining what the word entrepreneur means. And what does work mean to us? And let's not get bogged down in the last 3,000, 5,000 years of enslavement to giant institutions and follow my bliss into a greater good that can be will probably be subversive just simply because it's novel. That's where follow your bliss becomes scary. I'm going to do this anyway, even though I can't elevator speech explain this to you. I know it's true because my root is sunk deep, and it's already all of us have the root that's sunk deep in the cosmos. And when we learn to listen to what's trying to come up through us. And I'm speaking Jungian language. Jung was the rhizome that's beneath the surface, that are little tiny cells, a little sprout of a leaf coming out into the sunlight, is an indicator that there's this giant root underneath that we ourselves don't know about. But I can learn to listen to that voice, and I can say to all of these people whom I am disrupting with my novelty, I know this is true, and I know I'm living into good consequence, and I know that it's going to be good because I have not predetermined with my statement, I know. I haven't predetermined myself with an 11-point list. So I have my 11 points, but I am living as if those 11 points are going to change and scintillate over time.